Okay, this is a script for episode 9, group 2, and the topic is about the economic bust. The episode is about the economic bust, and group 2 is going to be focusing on the Hoover Dam. They also studied about Mount Rushmore, but this project is about the Hoover Dam. The big idea is short monologues and dialogues about the construction process of the dam, and one story behind the construction. And the introduction. Hi everybody, we are group 2, and we're going to talk about the Hoover Dam. The Hoover Dam was built in 1935 on the Arizona-Nevada border to tame the Colorado River and to provide water and electricity for the developing Southwest. Now, our classmates are going to present a couple of monologues and dialogues about the construction of the dam and some little-known stories behind the history. Selling to Congress, year 1906. Good morning, Mr. Bell. My name is Mr. Smith, and I represent the Western farmers. I came today because we need your help. What can I do for you, Mr. Smith? We can't keep living with the wild Colorado River. Last year, this river destroyed our farms. We had a canal system for irrigation, and now everything is gone. I understand the situation. I know that we need to build a dam for controlling floods and irrigation, but it doesn't depend on me alone. That's weird. It doesn't depend. Okay, it's better to say the decision. The decision. Okay, let's back up. I know we need to build a dam for controlling floods and irrigation, but the decision doesn't depend on me alone. It is the Congress that has to make a final decision. I know, but you are our representative, and I voted for you. I worked on your campaign when you were running for office. You owe me this. You have to fight for the rights of the Southwest. The Congress only cares about the East Coast, New York, Florida, etc. Okay, I need some time to get the funds for the dam, but I need something else to persuade the Congress in D.C. Let me think. I got it. We could build a hydroelectric power plant that will give electricity to all of the Southwest. That is a terrific idea, Mr. Bell. I believe that is the way to pay for this project. Selling electric power. The Congress will love this idea. The year is now 1922. Hello, my name is Herbert Hoover. My name is Herbert Hoover. I am the Secretary of Commerce. I have 2 pieces of good news and 1 piece of bad news, Mr. Smith. Okay, give me the bad news first. We do not have the funds yet to build the dam. It is a $165 million budget, but we are working on it. Do not worry. That is terrible. It has been almost 20 years. It has been almost 20 years and you have done nothing. We still have problems with the floods and we need water for our farms. What is the good news? First, I'm going to make an agreement among the 7 states that share water rights: Wyoming, Utah, Nevada, Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, and California. This is going to ensure that each state will receive the same amount of water when the dam will be built. Second, we're going to start to explore Explore to find is weird. Second, we're going to start to explore finding the best location for the dam next month. Okay, at least there is some good news. Okay, at least there is some good news. Do you have training workers to get this done? That's weird. Trained. Do you have trained workers to get this job done? You know the river is wild and dangerous. Yes, I know, and I'm worried. I don't want to lose any men. We have some brave men who work for the government that are willing to do this survey. I have experience dealing with this river. My advice for the location of the dam is the Black Canyon. Tell your men that they need to know how to swim before they start the expedition. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. The Widow and the Dead Husband. Year, 1923. I'm Mrs. Tierney, and I'm the first widow during the construction of the Hoover Dam. My husband died last year, and I have had to raise my son by myself. We are not able to move to my hometown in the east, so we have to stay here. Where am I going to go? My name is J.G. Tierney. I was a government employee, and my responsibility was to conduct geological surveys from barges in the Colorado River. On December 20th, 1922, I fell off a barge and drowned. Year 6. Okay, that's weird. That's better. On December 20th, 1922, I fell off a barge and drowned 6 years before the dam was authorized, and 8 years before construction began. Tunnels and dam. 1929, 1932. 1929. Oof. After 12 years of intensive lobbying, the Congress finally authorized the funds. We are going to build the largest dam in the world. That is great news. Tell me about the project. Do you have the contractor for this project? We are still searching for the contractor. It is quite difficult to find companies that have the required $5 million minimum for a single construction company, but this is the issue. Year 1332. My name is Herbert Hoover. My name is Herbert Hoover, and I need to talk with the person in charge of the tunnels. Hello, sir. I'm Frank Crow. What can I do for you? Tell me about the details of the construction so far. Okay. Our first difficult step was blasting the canyon walls to create diversion tunnels for the water. Now, our next step involves clearing the walls that will contain the dam. Okay, I see. I have heard some rumors about workers doing the tunnel construction. Okay, I see. I have heard some rumors about workers doing the tunnel construction dying from carbon monoxide poisoning, and that there are terrible working conditions with excessive heat and no water. Don't worry, Mr. Hoover. Those are only rumors. The people who died had pneumonia. It's okay. Everything is. Everything is okay. We are working as scheduled. Okay, be careful, Mr. Crow. Be careful, Mr. Crow, because I don't want to hear about more dying. Okay, be careful, Mr. Crow, because I don't want to hear about more dying workers or strikes. Finally, we have beaten the river. The country is out of control. The economy is out of control. But we are controlling the Colorado River. We forced the powerful river to change direction to the tunnels and started work on the dam. MLN is not an abbreviation in English. 4 million cubic yards of concrete, 5 years of tremendous effort of the American people. The Hoover Dam heralded the beginning of the modern industrial West. Its electricity spread unprecedented growth. Its flood control and irrigation created some of America's biggest farms and allowed them to flourish in the desert. Mother and dead son. My son, he was just as stubborn as his father, and he wanted to be an engineer like his father. He wanted to go to work in the Hoover Dam. I told him, it's dangerous, don't go. He didn't listen to me. Last year he died. First, I lost my husband, and then I lost my son. What am I going to do? My name is Patrick W. Tierney. I'm the son of the man who fell off a barge and drowned on the same day, but 13 years later, on December 20th, 1935. I fell from one of the intake towers. And while I was falling from the dam, I was thinking about some interesting facts. Construction was under the supervision of Chief Dam Engineer Frank T. Crow, nicknamed Hurry Up. The dam was completed 2 years ahead of schedule. The concrete in the Hoover Dam isn't dry yet. The concrete in Hoover Dam is still curing to this very day. The dam contains enough concrete to stretch across the country. 5 million barrels of Portland cement would be enough to build 3,000 miles of road, a full-sized highway from San Francisco to New York City. Nobody really wanted to name the dam after Herbert. Nobody really wanted to name the dam after Herbert Hoover. The Hoover Dam began life under a different name. Originally called Boulder Dam, it was changed when Herbert Hoover became president. When Roosevelt took over the presidency, the name changed back. Hoover was extremely unpopular due to the impact of the Great Depression. But in 1947, it was permanently renamed Hoover Dam. The dam had its own talisman, a black puppy, became a much-loved feature of the building of the dam. Construction workers unofficially adopted the dog, but unfortunately, it was killed on site. It is buried at the Hoover Dam near the current Tour Center. That's British spelling. This is American spelling. Conclusion. The U.S. designed one of the world's greatest engineering and architectural feats in history. The Hoover Dam controls the use of the Colorado's water, and along with the byproduct of electricity, it sustains a community of over 71 million people. Quoting President Roosevelt, "This is an engineering victory of the first order, another great achievement of American resourcefulness, American skill and determination. That is why I have the right once more to congratulate you who have built the Boulder Dam, and on behalf of the nation to say to you, well done." The Hoover Dam is another proof of the strong human desire to harness nature's power. This desire drove human beings to take on the challenge and the risks of constructing such a huge dam in the hottest and driest area of the United States.